here at Mowers and Blowers. We push them into the garage, but they come out driving. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Good morning. I'm up a little early today because two people want to come see this and that red one over there. So I'm going to start this up. Guys come at 11 in the morning. It's 10 o'clock now. So let's hope this thing starts up. Park it out on the street in the front and he can look at it. I don't have high hopes because people are just kicking the tires these days, you know. But let's see if this thing starts up. Fuel shut off. There is gas in it. Choke. Now let's start this one up. See if this one starts. Has gas in it. Looks like it's very clear. I hope it's not water. It did rain quite a bit recently. Choke. This one always has trouble because it's kind of hard to turn. Well, this one don't start. You even put a jumper pack to it. I don't remember whether or not I did the check the valves. The valve clearances, and also it seems like the starter's kind of hinky too. Ran just fine the other day, you know. That's what happens. You can hear it just spinning, you know, and it's very tough to turn. Well, I'm gonna have to tell the other guy not to come. No point. Won't start. I think it is the battery. Maybe I'll let that person come. Just show them the coolant. same. Pretty much the same machine, you know? Just for the hell of it, let's start this one up and see. So the guy came to look at the green one, and he said that the green one looked a little older than the picture. I'm like, it's the same picture, man. It just looks cleaner, that's all. And I took the picture. Anyway, so he passed on it. No big deal, you know. You're gonna get tire kickers like that all the time, especially if you're in the trade that I do. Anyway, it gives me the whole afternoon to work on this thing to figure out why this thing is hard to start. It won't even turn the thing. I took the spark plug out, and there doesn't seem to be anything in it. Even with the spark plug out, it was hard to crank. So, starter or solenoid? I don't think it's a solenoid because it does turn. Maybe the Bendix gears hung up or something. We can check really quick by just taking this cover off. A couple of 1/4-inch screws. Yeah, it's this old looking starter. Same kind of starter as, you know what I'm saying? Same kind of starter as the one we're working on now, the flathead. You know what? That's it. Look. The Bendix gear keeps getting hung up on it. Won't go down. That's what's the problem. See? We might have to change the starter. I'm going to use some penetrating oil for my friends over at Lucas Oil Products. Go down. So I fixed the starter, loosened it up, right? Put it back on again. The starter seems to work, but it's still hard to turn. Look, it's not hung up anymore. But once you get to around here, it's really hard to turn. So I don't think I did the valves on this, I'm not sure. It's very tough to turn. So it's either that or the ACR, automatic compression release, is bad on the camshaft maybe. I have to take the valve cover off and check out the valves. Wow, these valve covers, these screws are barely on here. See, you can hardly even hear a click. Really loose. Good gasket. one's very loose. This one is pretty tight. Remove the spark plug and try to find the compression stroke. I forget. You guys remember if I did this valves on this? It doesn't look like I did, because I would have put on that valve cover a little tighter than that, you know? Maybe not. Maybe I just said, oh, you know what, it runs, I don't need to do anything. And this spark plug could be changed too. There's a lot of rust, corrosion on the ends of that. Let's get a screwdriver. Stick it in there. Holy cow, I can barely turn this. Really tough with one hand. Can't gauge it that way. Damn. GoPro, stop recording. So I can't properly gauge top dead center because I can't turn this thing with one hand and measure at the same time. So I have to take this top grill out, put a socket onto the thing and turn it with a breaker bar. The only way I could properly get top dead center, you know? Pain in the butt. Oh my god. I forgot I gotta take this whole thing off again. Can you believe that, guys? That's retarded. What could I do? Just gotta do it. Don't want to do it. Oh my god, this is connected to this. It never ends, bros. This stuff all over the place. It's a muffler cover. Unbelievable. There you go. Okay, now maybe I can find it better. Because I got fins I can grab onto. So it's supposed to be 4 1/1000ths on the bottom intake, 6 1/1000ths on the top. It is a little loose, but I mean, enough to make it so difficult to turn, you know? Sometimes you can get away with just turning this because it's already pretty tight, you know? Pretty good drag. Alright, that's it. Let's see if it's easier to turn. Oh. It is easier to turn. Okay. So if this isn't it, right? Then I have to replace the starter. Problem with that is I don't really have a starter that has the plastic ring gear, which means I might have to take this ring gear, this Bendix gear off of this starter and put it on another one. And to get that pin out of this type of starter, pain in the ass. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna put this thing back now, and we'll give it a try. So I just tried to start it. It kind of stumbled a little bit and it looked like it was about to start, but the battery was just terrible, you know. I don't think the combination of the battery being bad and that starter being very weak contributes to everything. So here's a good starter, I believe. It actually looks great. And I have a plastic ring gear for it. So I'm gonna take this off, put this ring gear on, replace the starter with this one. And then there's really no excuse why this thing shouldn't start, you know? All right, just adjusted the valves, replaced the starter. Engine start on the charger. Here we go. Well, all right. Finally, it was the starter the whole time. Well, there we go. Kind of surges a little bit when you first start it, you know, and then you got to run it for a little bit. I have a feeling that it might have a yucky carburetor bowl. There might be some debris in there. And yeah, there's a lot of debris actually in the gas tank, so maybe I should change the fuel filter and take the bowl down, huh? So I just checked the fuel filter, it's clean. That's going to be difficult getting off. Oh, I forgot. It's a Nicky. Damn it. Little screws on the two screws on the bottom. Take it off. Pain in the ass. I'm sure it's fine. I took the fuel solenoid back off again because if there was any dirt or debris, it would have dripped out by now. But I also want to rinse it all up there without taking the bowl off. I'd have to take the entire carburetor off. So I'm just rinsing it. Giving it a shower, if you will. Let's see if that improves. Ooh, I got a cut on my hand and that's killing me. Ooh, the burning sensation. Wrong way. Shut up. Alright, let's let it dribble a little bit. Let's see what happens. charger to the battery. This tractor sucks. Had to put the charger back on it again. Let it charge a bit. Then it wouldn't start. Figured out there's no gas. I always do that. Put gas in it. Did the valve clearances on this thing. Changed the starter by putting the plastic Bendix gear off the original onto a good starter with a metal Bendix. Put everything back on again. Did a quick and dirty on the carburetor. Checked the fuel filter. The battery just sucks, that's all. And it's a new battery. It's from Advanced Auto Parts. It was only like $23, but it's only a year old. It should work, you know. Anyway, got a couple more tire kickers coming later to see the green one again. And I don't know if I'll sell this today. So while I thought I was going to sell 2, this thing conks out on me before I show it. So that's that. But hopefully we got this taken care of so I could eventually sell it. Thanks a lot for joining me on today's episode. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Next time on Mowers and Blowers. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.